Hello, everybody, and welcome
Hey, everybody!
to Bad Entertaining,
Bad and entertaining.
the only
Bad and
podcast that
entertaining.
the only
podcast
podcast
that
that
Consistently
consistently
disappoint.
disappoints. Yeah. Today is going to be a special episode. Today, the episode is going to be titled "No Cuss, No Fuss." Because of YouTube's current climate and being for kids, I'm not making any money off these videos for several reasons, but on top of the fact that we are not age appropriate for children. So in this episode, there's going to be absolutely no cuss words whatsoever. And if anyone does cuss words, I'm going to cut out their audio for the rest of the episode.
Wait, what if
So
both me and Josh accidentally say something and then it's just you talking at intervals with no context? That'd make a
Exactly.
hilarious episode.
Then you
That's
just
the
need to
episode.
title the episode to Being Alone with My Thoughts for 45 minutes, and you're just like asking yourself questions, pondering for a bit, and moving on.
No, that's what's happening.
Actually, I think that would be hilarious.
That
Yeah.
is what's happening. If you cuss, then you're just muted for the rest of the episode.
Alright.
The episode ends once all of us cuts.
Oh.
I have like
But wait, what if we
problem
don't?
with that.
Then we don't. Then it just
Okay.
Then the
podcast.
episode doesn't end?
Hang on,
No,
I need
the
to write on
episode-
the back of my hand to not cuss real quick, otherwise I'm absolutely gonna forget.
It's gonna end after 45 minutes. That's why we set that's why I said, I guess 45 minutes will be the editing time.
All right.
So, if it reaches 45 minutes, then the podcast is over. If we all end up cussing, then the podcast is over. Because I'm
already stressed out. Oh my god.
Okay, let's just start with easy stuff. How have you guys been? We haven't talked in a while.
I've been good. I've been doing my job. Classes start the 21st of September. Do you remember? 20. What number
Hey,
was it?
demonetization. Whoa.
It was like
It's
2
not-
seconds, and it wasn't even in the right key. We're fine.
Pick a key,
It's
huh?
not demonetization. It's copyright strike, I think, is what happens
Same
if I do that. Yeah, it's not good either way.
Yeah,
No,
that's
it's
what I meant.
not.
Speaking of either way, Madeline, how's you been in the
How's you been? I've been all right. These last couple of days, I've sort of just, I don't know. I haven't felt great mentally, so I really haven't been doing anything. But I'm trying to start doing stuff again, like drawing and going outside. But
That's
classes start.
horrible.
Which
trying not to
part
cuss.
is horrible?
I was gonna say one of the usual responses I say, but I can't say it because we're not allowed to cuss.
No, I know. I'm not asking for that. I'm asking for which part is horrible. Me trying to be motivated? Is that what you said was horrible?
Your bad
Jeez.
mental state is what's horrible.
Oh,
Excuse me.
all right. Thanks. But classes for me start on the 23rd. So that's cool.
Do you even have
Yeah.
a job?
Do I have a job? No. Why?
Yeah. Loser.
I guess.
I got a job.
I know you have a job. I saw you at Walmart like 2 days ago.
I don't remember that.
Moy's the kind of guy
I
when he
said
gets
hi.
when he
Do you know people say hi to me in that job? Like
I'm a little bit
7
offended
people
now.
at the least.
No, don't feel bad. It's not exclusively you. The last time I'm pretty much ever gonna see Moy in person. It was at work, and I said something to him, and he's like, "I'm on the job. I gotta go." I shook his hand, and then he left. And he's like, "No, I gotta
Rude.
wash my hands." It's like, poggers.
Jeez.
I get frazzled when I was working, and it was as when I was
alright.
first starting working there, and I didn't know how to do things.
It's fine. Anyway, Josh, how have you been? What have you been up to?
You know how I sent that video to the group chat about our D&D group chat about starting a new campaign?
Yeah.
I've been writing extensively because that's like my hyperfixation right now, and that's actually like how I've been curbing my depression is just by like
This is
giving
my-
That's good.
This is my hyperfixation.
The
Podcast?
podcast is?
Yes.
Let me flex real quick and see how many pages I've written so far. I'll count them in my
24.
head. That should not be annoying. That might actually be close.
Remember the time
While you're
you
counting,
you
I've been
remember the
reading a
time?
lot.
What have you been reading?
I'm actually reading Talking to Strangers by Malcolm Gladwell. It's really good. My dad has it on like audiobook, and we listened to it when we were driving whenever we stayed on the beach in June. And I listened to like most of it then, but I didn't get to finish it, so I saw it at Target and I bought it, and it's like really good. He talks about like why it's hard for people to talk to strangers, and he uses examples like spies getting by in the US even though there are clear red flags, and why it's so hard for people to believe the victims of like sexual crimes and stuff, because people's default is honesty, and people want to assume that other people are being honest, and it's actually really really good.
My default when I'm working at Walmart is that everyone's a scumbag.
Well, yeah, not everyone's default is honesty. And honestly, if I had to like make an assumption about myself, I think I'm more cynical than that. I think that my default is to assume that most people are lying. But the general majority of the public, it's to assume that other people are being honest.
Not to tangent the conversation too much, but Moy, you were actually almost perfect. Like I'm working on my 26th page. You were really close.
So close. Speaking of
Actually,
close,
my book stuff was the tangent, so you're good.
Well,
Josh,
sorry to
remember that?
tangent your tangent, but
Sorry to
yeah.
tangent your tangent, tangenting the tangent change of
And there's the
tangents.
note.
Anyway,
Do you remember the time you made a maze in a one shot and I was able to just brute force it? So
You
you had to insert all the challenges along the way.
Yeah, no. So my problem is I didn't. My thing was like, what if like all three directions they had was right, and there's no way they'd guess the same three things in a row, and then they did that, and then I was like, oh, well, technically they got through the maze, but that's not really fun. So I'm gonna put in the encounter, which is actually a really bad DM habit. Like, don't make action for the sake of action, but at the same time, it's also equally not fun to be like, okay, we go right, then right again, then right. All right, well, that's the maze. You won. Good job.
no, but it was funny though. It was
It
really
was funny.
funny.
It was a lesson, and also I'm never doing a maze in a thing again because they're frustrating, but not in a fun. Oh my god, we got through it. Can I say oh my god? That's not swearing, right?
I don't think it is.
Thou shall not use the Lord's name in vain. I don't think the
Okay,
Christians
wait,
allow
no, wait a
that.
second. No, 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 no. Technically, whenever, no, no, you have to listen to me now because I know stuff. Whenever that was written, thou shalt not use the Lord's name in vain, they didn't mean like literally saying God or Jesus. They meant like you're not allowed to use that as an excuse to do bad stuff. They meant like people who went and conquered other lands in the name of God. That's what they meant. They did not
Yes,
mean you can't say oh my god. So no, it is not a swear.
I
But
know. I was
I've
just
never been
joking.
I've never been more tempted to say get effed than I have now. Thank you, Madeline. I appreciate it. I will send Moises the message saying get
Can we get an F in the
redacted.
chat? Um
But the other kind, yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, that deserves a
Oh,
pogger in my opinion.
Anyway,
I got another shelf, and now I have more space for my stuff.
good. I
That's
keep meaning
cool.
to spend a day and rearrange my room. I've got a lot of stuff and I don't have shelves to put anything on. So I think I'm gonna talk to Dad and see if we can build some shelves
Yeah,
in
my
my
dad built
room.
my shelf. Um, I helped him. Well, help in quotation mark to install it.
Hmm.
So that was fun.
I
And
need to find a
now,
project for me and Dad to do because me and Mom are crocheting together now, and me and Dad don't have a project, so I need to find something to do with him so he feels included.
uh, start drinking together, as in soda.
Not gonna do that. I meant doing woodwork together. That way we could build shelves together. That's where I was going with that. But yeah, alcoholism is cool too.
I said soda. I said soda.
Oh.
Like soda.
Yeah.
Soda's expensive.
You think?
Yeah, it's like $7 for a 24 case of Dr. Pepper cans.
That
I
is
don't
not
think that's very
expensive at
much.
all.
That's super expensive.
I think
No,
that's
and
super cheap.
if you recycle the cans, that's it's like $3 and some change back. So you're really only spending $4 if you recycle.
But I don't
Even
know
if
how.
you don't recycle, that's not a lot.
That is a lot. I only have
Boy,
like
you make almost 2 of that in an hour. What are you on about?
I only have $134 personally.
No, no.
Like,
I'm not
in
saying
total,
you.
that's all of your
I,
savings?
Yeah. No, that's
I'm
not
not.
all of my savings whatsoever.
I'm not
That's just
saying, but damn it, or darn it.
yeah. They say that in PG-13 movies, you only get the one. Yeah.
That's how we quantify it. How many cases of soda do you make an hour? So stop drinking Bang.
Never.
All right. Okay. That's fair. You know what? The first step is
And
acknowledging you have a problem. I'm proud of you.
and the words and the wide words of Will Smith, yo, if there was a problem. No, it was Vanilla Ice. If there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the disc while the DJ revolve it. Ice, ice, baby, too cold, too cold.
I'm gonna stop you
Amen.
right there. Amen. Got it.
If the Pledge of Allegiance did not have the terminology under God, there would be no complaint about whether or not you should say Amen at the end of it. Because I do not like that it has under God. It was only added after the Red Scare.
Yeah, you are correct. I feel like everyone, because I don't say the pledge of, or I guess I don't have to anymore, but even in high school, like I never said the Pledge of Allegiance, and I haven't for a really long time because I think it's stupid. But I feel like that's a really good example of how people like say that church and state are separated, but they're really, really not. You know what I mean? It's irritating.
Yeah. As irritating as this moth in my room. Did I tell you about the moth in my room, Josh?
I thought you were gonna just make that a general question.
No. There's a moth in my room. It looks like a paper moth.
I like moths. Nice. Mom is really itching to get tattoos, so she's like
It's
super close to just taking all of us and getting like a family tattoo. Not like the same one, but like all of us go together and get our tattoos at the same time. God, no. Alive. Ahaha, F word.
The moth is currently vibrating its wings and crawling along my window.
I really like moths. I think that's a good idea, Josh. A moth tattoo.
Um,
I do.
okay. I'll.
I think if I wasn't saying that I was going to get a moth tattoo, and if I was going to get a moth tattoo, I'd probably get a Luna moth because they're my favorite.
Lunar moths are icky.
Actually,
why not get
I
a
think they're
phoenix?
cute.
Why not get like a? I think it was called no, it was a sphinx moth. Those things
I'm
could
not saying
could
other
beat up
moths aren't
hummingbirds.
cool. I'm just saying that I prefer Luna moths. No, I think my first tattoo is going to be constellations, because I'm basic and also because they mean a lot to me. But
Madeline, have you played through all of Hollow Knight? Have you defeated the final
God,
boss?
no, I have not.
Okay.
I'm not even close.
Okay. Well, I'm not going
I'm
to
still on
spoil
the
it for
green
you.
path. Please don't. I
You're
actually
still
really
on
like it.
the green path. Oh, that's funny. Did you?
Moy, you have to remember that I don't play like actual games. Like Animal Crossing is what I play. That's where I get my energy. So like
Yeah,
playing something like
yeah, I
Hollow Knight is
noticed.
really hard for me.
I noticed. I saw you. I saw the little thing, the little blurb that says Madeline playing Animal Crossing while I was playing Dragon Quest.
Sure.
What?
Nice.
All of my computers are really bad at processing stuff, so
Oh,
I'm
did
too
I tell
scared
you
to
that
try gaming on them.
Colin
Go on,
is going to be
Madeline.
taking computer science classes now too? My brother. My brother is going to be taking computer science classes. He's actually really excited about it. I don't know. It makes me think of you. Every time somebody brings up computer science, it makes me think of you in life. So
Computer science. Are you thinking of Josh and Life now?
they were just both in the class together and they like talked about it a lot. And it just, I don't know, fond memories.
Get out of the window. I don't want to see you.
Be nice to the moth.
The cat. I'm talking to the
Oh.
stupid cat. If I was Mhm.
I
Okay,
actually really
that
like that.
sounds yeah, that sounds really cool and all. Here's some
Waxing to waning. Hey, it's a full moon tonight.
it was a full moon last night. It's waning right now,
No,
or
it's
is
full
it
tonight.
wax? No, I think it's just
I have them in my calendar. It's a full moon tonight.
I think it's just a waning. Okay. Yes.
Sure. But anyway, that's a cool tattoo, though. That's a cool tattoo
Yeah.
idea. I
Here's some
really want
advice. I
a side
No, you go.
tattoo, but anyway. No, there's more, but there's so much and it doesn't matter. So go ahead.
Just some advice I heard from I don't remember where. Um, if you're thinking about getting a tattoo, wait a year, and if you still want it, then go ahead. Because like lots of people get tattoos on impulse, and then they look back and they're like, "Why did I get this stupid tattoo?" Like the one guy
I
that got a, like the one guy that got a tattoo of Brian Griffin after he died, and then they brought him back like 5 episodes later.
I don't know. I think that if you like stuff, get a tattoo of it. You know what I mean? I don't think that every tattoo has to be a super deep, like have a super deep meaning. You just have to like it. But my advice is actually like try doing it, like try getting a temporary tattoo or like do it in henna and then like see if you like it on yourself forever, you know?
Well, that's Matt.
That's fair. Yeah. Stop.
Josh, what's the definition for euphemism? You took O'Connor's class. You're supposed to know this.
Why do those things connect? I don't think that O'Connor ever uses the word euphemism.
It was It was like the thing. What was it? The weekly word things back in like sophomore year, the last year I was at school. Yeah, spelling tests,
Yeah,
whatever it was.
they were vocab
Whatever it was.
quizzes, actually.
Wow, you know the name. Congratulations. Why don't you remember the fact that euphemism was one of the words, huh?
Euphemism was not one of the words.
Euphemism was totally one of the words.
Whatever.
Pee pee poo poo ha ha ha.
Actually, a euphemism is usually like a turn of phrase or something to stand in for something that's embarrassing that you don't want to say outright and blunt. That's why euphemisms are usually sexual.
For example, I am having a really rough time right now. Madeline, you're yeah. All right, nothing. Um, it's just. I don't know. I don't know these things. I'll find out in post when I'm editing the podcast. Um, or is it? Dun 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 dun. Nah, just kidding. If they have joking videos on YouTube up for people to watch, then it doesn't matter. Hey, it's because I want money. I want money. That's why. Subscribe and hit the bell for notification. What what principle? Yeah, like Belle Delphine. You know what she did. No, she's the one that has the Legion of Simps behind her. What? I don't know. I just know that she does the eyes crossed and open mouth face with the tongue out. Yes, that's the one. She made you gotta respect the hustle. You you got the grind. You got the time. Why are snake oil salesmen called snake oil salesman, Josh? It's because they have. It's because no, snake oil. It never contains snake. It's because they have a snake in the audience. Like they always call a certain person from the audience up to the stand to demonstrate the thing and show that it works, when in reality it doesn't do jack. And I found that no, but that's what people do. That's what people do when they want to flex. They asked it as a question, like, "Do you know what this is?" Ha! Well, I'm better than you because I do know what this is. That's what people do. And do you do that? Do you? Now she's anxious about it. You're fine. You don't do that. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember you if you did that. All I remember is that my mom did that to me. Where are you right now, Josh? uh, I'm just gonna flash up Josh's exact latitude and longitude. Well, here it is on Google Maps. Boom, there it is, right there. Flash cut, edit and post. Nice. Mm-hmm. It's better than not having school. You know it's it's funny. This while I was in college for Running Start, I was considering taking a gap year, and then this whole virus happens. Whoop de dee, I must say. Well, it's not that I don't have a choice. I've already registered for classes, so yeah, yeah, yeah. Everything's competitive if you think of it like it is, but yeah, it is a competitive thing. Um, competitive eating, competitive running, competitive jumping. They literally have an entire ceremony about competitive doing things that are sport related, Madeline. Those things didn't have to be competitive, but they became competitive. Yes, we're talking about college. Yes, but I'm talking about anything being competitive. I said anything can be competitive if you think of it as competitive. And then you started saying not really, but yes, it can. Am I right? That's your problem, Madeline. You always spend your life pretending. Why don't you actually be somebody? I'm sorry. I apologize. I thank you for accepting my apology. You're welcome. We're all welcome. In hell. Hell. It does. It does. We're living in it right now. dude, dude, you think your life is bad? You think your life sucks? Dude, shut up. There's people living in Iowa right now. What the fuck?